Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Cheap Comic Collector. This is episode number 277. And, yeah, I got exciting stuff to show you today. We're going to start going through the second box that I got from the Comics Den from their sale. And I just won another box off of Whatnot, and I got to stop doing that because I need to get money back and stop spending money. But anyway, yeah, who knows? Hopefully now that we're going to be going through all the books and offering almost everything up for grabs, I think we'll start selling quite a bit more. And I just want to build up some cash so that I can grab the ones I want too. But anyway, we'll get it there. We'll get there. And so yeah, before we get started, I wanted to show you the finished Batman annual that we were looking at yesterday when I was making up the mock covers for. So let me get up here on top and we'll get going here. Let me close the door. There's too much sound from the TV. My mom's on her, I don't know, fifth run of Scarecrow and Mrs. King. It's one of her favorite shows, and so she has me. She doesn't understand that she can watch it whenever she wants to. So every day at 4 or 5 o'clock, she has me turn it on, and she doesn't realize she's watched them 4 or 5 times in a row. And she keeps just going through them, not remembering them. And part of that is because she falls asleep, but a lot of it is that she doesn't remember them too. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to show you on the Batman annual. I ended up laminating the covers and not redoing them, even though the one didn't fit quite right, because the laminate makes it fit better. And, you know, I'm not trying to fool anybody. It's just for my own enjoyment. So, but what I wanted to show you that I didn't show you the other day is I want to show you the back cover of the Batman annual number 2. So that's what it looks like. That's what it would look like if it was printed out. I got these scans off of one of the free sites where you can go on and just read all these comic books, and you know, it prints out with all the flaws, you know, into the thing, so it actually fits the age of the book, and I think it's pretty cool. I really like how it turned out. So I got that one. I did the Blackhawk one as well. And so I think that's pretty awesome. But I wanted to show you that back cover by, it says it's by Bob Kane, but I imagine it's by Dick Sprang. And I just thought that was really cool. So got some tape up there that's marring it. But yeah, I think that's awesome. So I was actually thinking about printing a whole bunch of these out and start using them for note cards on my shipments, but whatever. All right, so I got my list of what's in this box, and on this particular box, I believe this is all stuff. This is one of the cheaper boxes, so this isn't stuff that I chose, but there's some good stuff in here, and there's some not so good stuff in here. I think there's a My Little Pony in here and stuff like that too, but there's some good stuff too. So just gonna take our time, go through some of it. I don't know. Some of it I'm not real familiar with, like this book here. This is called Dodger, a Western Saga of Mechs and Mayhem. And as you can see, it's it's shorter than a regular comic. And I think this is just like a self-promotion thing. I couldn't find much information on it. I don't know what year it was made. It wasn't listed on the comics database, and just says special thanks to our friends and family, Heroes Haven Comics, and you know, the art's pretty decent in it. It's black and white, but it looks pretty cool. I don't know anything about it. I couldn't find anything about it, and that's what it is. So, and at the end, it just it just stops. There's no promotion. There is a Facebook page, but it looked like it wasn't active, or if it was more about somebody's acting career than it was this actual comic. So, anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. It looked pretty neat for not knowing anything about it. It's pretty cool. All right, let me take a seat and we'll get into the rest of these comics. Extinction Agenda, action-packed first issue. This one was a little confusing too because it's got no, it's got no information up here. The square is just blank. It does show this variant on Grand Comics database, but it doesn't say why it's like that. It does have a price, so it wasn't a freebie. I just don't know what it was. So anyway, Extinction Agenda #1. And then we got Inhumans Attilan Rising #1. Battle World. So this was part of that whole Secret Wars thing when they were on Battle World and whatnot. So this is, Inhumans Attilan Rising #1 from 2015. Power Man and Iron Fist #1. This is from 2016. And I actually have this one already, so hope somebody picks that up. Archie #2, when they rebooted with Mark Waid doing the writing in the more slightly more realistic format. And what's neat about these, besides the the main story, but they also reprint a classic Archie story in the back of them. So like this is, I don't know, this is obviously one of the very first Archie stories by Bob Montana. You can tell just by the artwork that how old it is, and so that's cool. I thought that was a neat little extra in there. That's probably worth the price of the comic more so than the main story is. Squadron Supreme #4 from 2015. Believe that's an Alex Ross cover. Pretty sure. And there's #5, 2016. And I don't think that's an Alex Ross cover, but you never know. Silver Sable #2. This one looks pretty good, but it's got some kind of thing on the back here. What is that? I don't know. It's got some kind of rough stuff on the back where it's not ink. It's just indented into the paper, almost like it went through a stamping machine or something. It's weird. But other than that, it's great shape. Marvel Comics Annual 2001 X-Men. So this is one of those where they did the whole side thing, the different view. The only thing that I don't like about these is I wish they had bound it on the edge, on the long edge, like a regular comic. And so you could flip it, like a calendar. I think they would hold up better if they had been bound like that. This does have one spine tick right in the middle of it. Other than that, it's in really nice shape. Let's see. Marvel Voices #1 Free Comic Book Day. Any of the Free Comic Book Day issues, I'm not going to auction off. I'll probably put off to the side and keep them. If there's any doubles, I'll just use them as bonus books for somebody. I just don't think that those are something to charge for, even though I basically paid for them. But there's another one, The Avengers. And here we have The Demon, #24 from 1992. Hasta la vista, hairbag. This is Alan Grant did the script. Val Semeiks did the pencils. Bob Smith did the inks. There's #25 and #26 and #28 was Superman. This issue, the Demon misquotes Superman. All right. And there's #30. with a definite change in the look of the cover. Cool. I like this a lot better than the other ones. Let's see. Penciler changed to Rich Hedden, and inker is Tom McWeeny. I'm sorry. I just can't imagine going through life with the last name of McWeeny. That's a burden I would not need to bear. Demon number 31. Plus a fragging special guest star. So imagine that's Lobo. Billy Batson and the Magic of Shazam, number 2. This is from 2008. Very kid artist oriented here. I don't know if it's based on a cartoon or not, but definitely from the kids line. Superman 171, Our World's at War, The Fatal Five, and from 2001. Why is the Fatal Five? Fatal Five is a Legion superheroes team of villains. Why are they? Unless Superman's in the future, who knows? Who knows? Someday I'll find out. Tiny Titans, number 49, featuring the Squishy Titans, Clayface, Offspring, Bumblebee, Protey, Plasmus, and Batty. And I just can't imagine, even if I was a kid, paying for this type of artwork. It just kind of sickens me. And there's number 31. But somebody must be buying it. It's been running for quite a while. Batman 66, number 3. The Joker sees red and Batman scrambles Egghead. Egghead. I remember Egghead on this show. He was like, Vincent Price, I think, played Egghead. Am I right? I think I'm right. That doesn't look like Vincent Price, though, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, there's another copy of that. And another copy of that. Hawkman number 4 from 1986. Special appearance by Zatanna. And Starbrand number 12. That's that X-Men issue again that I showed a while back. I think I may have kept that one, so now we have one that will go in the sale. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What do we got? Vigilante number 16. Awesome. A lot of this stuff, like the Batman 66s and the Vigilantes, I would have chosen for my boxes of chosen stuff. So there's some good stuff in here. Number 15, number 12, 13, number 9 with the Electrocutioner, number 8, number 5, number 3 with Cyborg, number 2, Fear Itself, book 2 of 7 from Marvel. There's number 4. And number 5, that one got squished a little bit. There we have Civil War 2, number 1. Got a bum corner on there, but other than that, oh, it's got a, is it a double cover or is that done on purpose? Wait a minute. All right, I'm confused. I guess they just put a cardboard cover on top of the regular thing, maybe. There's no price or anything on the inside, so I guess it just reproduces the cover for the first page for some reason. And it's also got some kind of little schmutz here on the white part. It's coming off pretty good though. Let's see, Siege number 1 of 4. There's a Marvel preview, so we're going to put those to the side. I'll keep one. There's two of them, and see what happens with the other one. If anybody wants one, let me know. Otherwise, they'll end up, the extras will end up going to Easy Comic Reader, so he can make note cards and things out of them. Here we have something called The More Than Mortal from Liar Comics. This is number 3. Let's see if I got any notes about this one. This is from 1997, and it says I have number 2 somewhere in this box as well. So, the art's pretty decent. I never heard of Liar Comics. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a fun adventure story into a possibly a fantasy realm. I'm not sure. Liar Comics. Don't know. Looks pretty good. X-Force 93. At the Mercy of a Dying Sun God. Aquaman number 3. Aquaman versus Superboy. Surfs it up. That one's pretty worn. It's got dirt or stains or something on the cover there. Oh, here's the More Than Mortal number 2. So that's, I don't know, maybe elves. That looks kind of like a dark elf. It's got pointy ears anyway. That sounds racist. Doesn't that sound racist? Elves have pointy ears. Yeah, this looks like a series worth checking out. I think I'll like this. If I can find the rest of them. I don't know how many issues there were. At least 4, it looks like. Let's see, we've got Booster Gold number 24, the Millennium crossover. Spectra number 11, the Millennium crossover. We've seen that one before. For some reason, a lot of these bags have slits in the side, like somebody accidentally cut into them somehow. But the cut, they're not going into the comic or anything. So it's just the bag. Marvel Fanfare 25. Marvel Fanfare 33. And 2 copies of Marvel Fanfare 34. And I think I have all of those. Yeah. Yeah, there was 4 different issues of Marvel Fanfare in this box. And I've already have all of them. So that's cool. All right, let me move these to the side here. This is so much fun, man. It's so much funner when you get them cheap. All right, let's see what we got here. Retroactive 1970s The Flash. So this was that series of one-shots that DC did. Trying to think of what the actual name is. DC Retroactive. Yeah, there it is. DC Retroactive, The Flash 1970s. Got 2 copies. And this was a series of one-shots that they did. They did like one for the 70s, one for the 80s, one for the 90s. And then they would do The Flash. They would have issues for Green Lantern, issues for Superman, issues for Batman. Basically all the main characters. But they were all one-shots. So this one looks like it's got a, it reprints probably a DC Comics Presents story, it looks like, and then a new story with Gorilla Grodd. Wonder Woman number 21. This one's from 2017. Nice cover. Very cool. Excalibur 61 with Phoenix returning. Enough said. Genesis Protectors number 20 from Malibu. Let me just make sure I got these in camera here. There we go. All right, so not too familiar with Protectors. I think I've seen a couple old issues. This looks like maybe a newer one. It's got that Starfield that I like it when they do that with a character, but I don't like it when they also do the background like that. I'd rather, I think it would stand out better if this was all black and then the character had the Starfield. But that's an artistic choice. This is from 94. I would make a fun collection of just collecting the ones that have characters like that with a Starfield as their body or whatever. Seems like they come up every once in a while. Sisterhood of Steel number 1 from Marvel's Epic line. That's cool. Generation X Collector's Preview. This was more magazine than it is comic book. I remember buying that back in the day thinking it was a comic and being disappointed that it was mostly magazine. New Teen Titans number 12. Always happy to find new Teen Titans. This one appears to be in a little rough shape even though it's in a bag. Namor the Submariner number 20. Manhunter number 6 from 1989. That one's a little beat up. Oh, and looks like a couple of these got folded over in the box. That's not good. Hawkman number 6. Suicide Squad number 9. Another Millennium crossover. Power of Shazam number 2. Definitely worth picking up. Love those covers. There's number 3. And number 4. Nice. DC Universe presents Dead Man number 2. Dead Man is coming out of his mouth over and over again. It's a very strange Infinity cover, I guess you'd call that. Dead Man number 3. DC Universe presents number 3. Another Dead Man issue. And number 4. Continuing Dead Man, number 5. Lost Planet, number 2 of 6 from Eclipse. Let's take a look at this one since it's not mainstream superhero stuff. Let's see what it looks like. The Lost Planet. I don't know if that's like an old movie or if it's just the name or what. Pretty cool artwork in it. So yeah, another of these 80s comics, right? Yeah, 87 this one's from. And then some second story called The Devil's Eye with some watercolor artwork. I think that's pretty cool. Blood of the Demon number 4 by Byrne, Pfeiffer, and Nichols. John Byrne is plotter and penciler. I don't think I was aware he did a Demon series. Interesting. Little bit different than his usual style, but you know, the main, just because it's horror oriented a little bit. Neat. And there's number 3 with Batman on the cover, because, you know, they always got to put Batman on the cover. There's number 2 with whatever that thing is on the cover. An eldritch god thirsts for the blood of the demon. Okay. Titans number 3. Introducing Goth. DC Comics presents Young Justice 100-page spectacular number 3. I don't even remember seeing this. Is it on my list? Did not make it onto my list. Somehow I missed this one when I was going through the box. Cool. So I think most of these 100-page spectaculars were reprints. Yeah, originally published in single magazine form in Young Justice 7, Young Justice Secret Origins 80-page giant number 1. So these are reprints, but they're nice and thick. Nice kind of a cardboard cover a little bit. Here we have Vigilante, number 21. Some more Vigilantes, number 19. Adrian Chase quits. Not the issue where he quit. Could be. There's number 18. And number 17. And let me see. Let me grab one more stack here for today. Then I'm going to jump back on those whatnot auctions, I think. But I'll have to sit on my hands so I don't order anything. Let's see. Flash. Number 14 from the New 52, 2013. And these are all the same issue. How many copies of these did I get? 8 copies I have of this. And I already have it. It says, that can't be right. All right, so more giveaways, I guess. Batgirl, number 8. Batgirl, number 8. They're both from April 2017. Yep. Same issue, different cover. Batgirl, number 12. Another number 12 with a different cover. And number 9. And another number 9. Oh, that's not confusing at all. Here's Exo Man of War. This is a sneak preview from the spring of 2017. So, just a free handout, I think. Pretty cool. ROM, Free Comic Book Day 0. Rat Queens, number 8 from Image. Rat Queens from 2014. All right. And another copy of that. Gem and the Holograms, number 8 from IDW. Ooh, lots of pink. Ooh, and bright green. Oh, reading this would make me nauseous, I think. Too many bright colors. My Little Pony, number 13. I finally got a My Little Pony. This one's got a sketch cover that's blank, but it's beat up a little bit. It's got a rip down here and a rip here. But Yeah, there it is. Armor Wars number 2. Armor Wars number 5. Nova number 5 from the 2017 series. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic 31 from 2015. I don't know who buys this stuff when they're basically only sold in comic shops, but obviously somebody does. Donald Duck Free Comic Book Day, Disney Masters. This was advertising the Disney Masters line that I've shown a couple of times on here. Looks like they're reprinting a William Van Horn story in here. Oh, and then there's some other. There's a Super Goof in very small panels. And a Donald and Feathery Duck story. That's cool. That'll go in my Disney collection. Skylanders is number 6, based on the smash hit video game. Mickey Mouse Shorts Season 1, Potato Land. Yeah, so this is a Disney comic, but it's done in the style of the new Mickey Mouse cartoons, which I really just don't care for. I guess they're pretty funny. I just don't care for the way they draw the characters. I'm an old fogey, I guess. And what do we got here? War of the Supermen. Superman, War of the Supermen. There it is. So you got a complete set here of 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it looks like 0 issue was a free comic book day. So if somebody wants the set, I won't charge for that one. Here's number 1. The 100-minute war begins. Oh, there's a something went boom. The artwork in it looks pretty good. Let's see, there's number 2, Supergirl. And number 3, The Battle for Earth. And number 4, Kneel Before Zod, as they say. So that's a pretty cool set. Somebody can pick up if they want to. These are from 2010. Those are from. We have another set here. It looks like Terminal City Aerial Graffiti. 1 through 5. So this was a DC Vertigo series from 1997, and it's got 5 issues. So there's 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 seems like it's might be a little extra thick. Maybe they added some pages to, oh no, it's just got a cardboard insert for 12 CDs for the price of 1. Nothing more to buy ever. So there's a set someone can pick up if they want as well. And looks like we're finishing with sets. Here's Time Master's Vanishing Point. The search for Batman is over. So, yeah, this is a complete set of 6 issues from 2010 to 2011. The search for Batman begins. So this must have been like when Batman was lost in time, maybe. So you got number 1, number 2. Oh, that's Claw. I was going to say, what's Conan doing there? And number 3, it's Despero. Number 4, Out of Time. Number 5 with Professor Zoom, I presume. And number 6. So that looks like a nice little set that could be a fun read as they jump around in time looking for Batman. That sounds like a fun storyline. And let's see, we're finishing up with Shadow Pack number 1 through 5. So this isn't the complete series, it's just the first 5 issues, which I think we've shown before back when I did my reading series, right? I read through these, pretty sure. 1, 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So if anybody wants to pick those up, those will be in the sale on Saturday, along with all the other books that we just looked at, except for like the free issues. And I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow we'll pick up where we left off and go to a second set of books from this second box. So it'll be box 2, part 2 on the title. And I hope you're enjoying it. Nothing real interesting in there. A few interesting things in there. A few independent books that were pretty cool, and some nice sets in that bunch. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.